Hi there, I'm Bruce Octavius.
Jason Basilone.
Bruce, no,
Bruce.
Clovis the Shell.
Clovis, I'm sorry, but he got knocked in the head, so he's
I'm
a little...
Clovis the Shell, of course. Yeah.
He got fucked up in the head somehow, so...
We're happy to have another museum trip for all you our loyal fans after the conclusion of Season 2.
Yeah, finally. I know we said that, but seriously, it's about fucking time we've gotten it done.
Where are we going today, gentlemen?
At the best museum ever, the Metropolitan.
Woo! On New York's lovely Fifth Avenue, by the way. Right where we play baseball, or around there.
Yeah, somewhere further down there.
But we also have a mission today. We are going to be investigating ancient aliens.
Wow.
Because the ancient astronaut theory is right always.
And you know what, we're going to try to say, you know, we always say about the big Jewish conspiracy, there is none, but there is a big alien conspiracy, and we're going to try and disprove it.
We're going to try and prove it today. We're going to investigate ancient aliens in artwork.
What, we're going to prove it? I thought we were going to disprove it.
Remember, kids, just because there's one odd piece of history, it means that you can apply that same odd piece of history to all history.
Aliens are the answer. And yes, all you guys at the outskirts, Baladum, you are going to love this. Crimson Dragoon, Rido, Kuzanoha, Roman.
And today I'll be impersonating Giorgio.
Blade, Ulti, yes, this is a shout out to all you guys at the outskirts, Baladome. We are going to investigate ancient aliens for you today, and we will report our findings in the Giorgio fan club. Yes, the Giorgio Tsoukalos fan club.
How's my hair?
You got some of it up there.
Tell me, like, I love how you see in Ancient Aliens how George's hair gets worse and worse every season.
That's a meme in the fan club. Yes, all you guys at the outskirts. Yes, this one's for you and all our loyal fans at Deadliest Fictional Warrior. We are excited to be here today, and we are excited to have finally finished the season. We're doing something that takes less effort, but it will still be fun.
Should we go in?
What do you want to do right now?
I don't know.
We should go in.
Okay, but we shouldn't eat here.
No.
No, we should not eat here because it's expensive.
It's expensive, yes. Right. We will report back to you shortly from the other side when we get to the aliens. See, right at the entrance, we have something already.
Look, you know, I just don't know how anybody could have built this. It couldn't have been by hand.
What's the most interesting thing, when I see this, I see that it was the face. You can see the nose is missing, the beard, and part of the hand. Only one explanation. When I see this, I think someone wanted to hide something. And that was an alien ruler. And for that reason, the Egyptians, historians, wanted to hide the fact that they had an alien leader and pretended, made it look human.
Look, he's missing some toes. You know, how could that happen? I just don't know. No one's explained this. Do you know, Clovis?
The hieroglyphic theory says the sun, coming from the sun to the sky. The birds also come from the sky. Hence,
no bird is made of metal.
No birds are made of metal. Remember, kids, this is only one possible explanation. It's a landing pad.
Don't touch it, dude.
This is a landing pad. Therefore, this is a reference to the gods. Came from the sky and landed on Earth. That man is an alien. I tell you this. There's no possible explanation. In my mind, this clearly looks like an alien.
But how also could we have built this from where were we at before this? Stone tools?
Yeah.
Is such a thing even possible?
In my mind, yes.
No. I just don't know. You know, no.
See, our first findings. Egypt, before they built this stuff, they were using this. How is it even possible that you can go from this to this?
And
rocks break on each other, man.
That's true. So at one point, something or someone gave the initiative for men to build metals. Who in their right mind would start digging for iron and its sand?
Look, there's something missing here. They might be hiding something. I wonder why this
seated woman.
Wow, it's gone. So
that is evidence that the sky people mated with the sky fathers, mated with the earth mothers, and the aliens interbred with people.
The question is, where are they? They're among us.
You see it all throughout history. The Bible, you have it in the Iliad and the Odyssey, with gods mating with humans, Zeus mates with mortal women, sky people mating with women.
And because a man basically writes down everything it sees, I can think that no one has an imagination and will therefore write history forever. And therefore the Iliad is true 100%. There's no words of fiction, there's no elaboration, there's no poetic embellishing. It's only pure fact. Gods are aliens, and aliens mated with men.
And also, as I said before, in the fan club, you know this Crimson Dragoon. Homer was a double agent writing to glorify the aliens and their proxy war with Troy and the Achaeans. Remember, there are two alien factions. One alien faction was fighting this part of the galaxy, another was in the other part, and two alien factions were basically fighting a backwater proxy war on Earth, and that was the real story of the Trojan War.
We're going to go into this temple of the weird writing, the mysterious writing we don't know. Let's try and figure it out.
We are entering the tomb of Perneb.
Perneb sounds like an alien name.
It's an entrance here.
It's a mythical ruler, and we just assume that he's a Bruce alien.
I didn't hear.
It's the answer to everything, guys. Look, it's spaced out.
Look at this. Seems like somebody tried to cover this up.
What's even on here anyway? Well, Clovis, you are our kind of a
Hieroglyphic expert.
in a way, yes.
It's been bad against.
Watch it.
There's a lot of graffitis here, so I can't and I can't read all the hieroglyphics, so I cannot jump to any absurd conclusions yet. But
I'm confident.
let's see if this room has better ones. Oh yes.
I should point out, there's an altar right there where you're supposed to pray to the aliens.
See, because Mars is red. Because Mars is red. Egyptians want to replicate Mars, so they painted themselves red. It's the only logical conclusion. Why would you paint yourself red? Why?
You're supposed to kneel to the aliens and pray to the sun god, aka
Ra, aka.
Ra.
And I believe this is Perneb right here. Notice how it's considerably bigger than the other ones. That means he was a giant. And giants are, of course, as you know it, aliens.
We see this mentioned all the time throughout the myths. Even in the Odyssey, the sons of gods were often giants, like the Cyclops, the son of the sea god Poseidon. Here, the tradition carries all the way from Egypt to Greece.
I think we should
Heading into a dark labyrinth now.
I don't know what these are. Clovis, can you answer these? They look like little tubes.
Well, Clovis is kind of...
They look like replicas of the Baghdad battery. And as we know, the Baghdad battery is an alien invention because no man in their right mind can do the same thing with a potato, stick 2 needles in it, and make electricity. There's only one possible explanation for this. They want to replicate a alkaline battery with this small pottery and insert a copper rod and fill it with citrus juice. And with that, I'm ready to make that jump. Say that they have electrical lights and even electric grids. Got that, Bruce?
Yeah.
For many of you, this looks like a very beautiful statue of a beautiful woman. Maybe she's a goddess. Maybe she's a queen, a very powerful queen. But to me, it looks like she's wearing some kind of space helmet.
Please elaborate more.
Well, see,
my question is, why doesn't she have any clothing on? Where's her clothing?
because they want to reveal the natural beauty. That's part of art. So in Greek and Egyptians and not Roman, because Roman thought nudity was kind of weird, but
No, they didn't.
Is it?
some kind of.
Sensory? Yeah. Like,
Only I would bet only towards the later Christian period.
like what we have today? Where
No,
they have
no,
to censor?
Homeric. No, I mean.
Anyway, back to the space helmet.
Okay. Back to space helmet. See, man can only describe things that he knows, or with the technology that he can understand. With technology that he can understand. Here's a representation of a space helmet, because they didn't have a word for a helmet with a glass shield over the face. They only had this, a big hat, and that's what a space helmet is. A big hat.
Something buried in there. That it's just an empty thing. They removed the body. We'll never know. It's one big conspiracy by the government.
Which is run by aliens.
Exactly. Did you know Richard Nixon was an alien? He may have denied it if you asked him, but I guarantee, yeah, long nose, he's an alien.
And again, we're gonna beat this to the point of boredom. You see here the sun again, the sun under head.
Under wings. Under
What's this
wings.
thing up top?
I just said under wings. That's a sign. That's a UFO shining in the sun.
No
It's coming
wings
down.
are made of metal.
It's probably a plane of some kind, an aircraft. But these people didn't understand what aircraft was.
No, so they just simply portrayed wings. But why is there a sun on top of their head? Because these people, they're beings from the sky. It's the only logical conclusion. There's only one possible way. These people are aliens.
How do we know this?
Because aliens are the answer.
Yes. Right on this one, Bruce.
Okay, well,
Give it a shot.
see, I'm not as an expert as ancient aliens as my esteemed colleague Columbus is. Give me some weapons and I'll talk about that.
All right.
What we see here, again, we see the sun, which
Yes.
it has wings. The sun doesn't have wings. The sun doesn't have wings. So what could this possibly be? It's an aircraft of some kind, like that's flying down.
And who are these the people of the aircraft?
You see that these are not what we would call human. I mean, they kind of look like
Look,
humans.
here's another one. Right over here.
They kind of look human.
Yes, here's a better one. They kind of look like humans indeed, but what are they?
Possibly this might be a representation of what our alien visitors may look like. Also, note here, these kind of look like people.
But they look
Ignore
like the
weird
aliens
head.
from the movie.
They kind of look like elites from Halo with the back of their head like that. Maybe
It's like the alien.
Xenomorphs or the aliens from Independence Day or
Yes.
something like that. But they're praying. I think these are aliens that are subverted to the overlord aliens, and humans are at the bottom of the food chain.
Could this truly be the representation of ancient aliens?
Is such a thing even possible?
It's you to decide. We know the answer.
I think yes.
As you can see here, look, this one has two snakes on it, and it looks like he's touching the kid, like he's going to give him a probe. See right there on his hand? What is that? We don't know.
You do.
It could be, well, it's probably a probe. Who knows? Look, we can't find it. It's on some weird writing. It's
And because in your book you say that gods are gods are aliens, this is a
alien. Now this is interesting. You see this picture here of a boat or boats or whatever. Now, how could we have gone from wood to steel?
That's a very good question.
Yeah.
How did we?
I don't know. That's no one's ever explained that.
And how can wood support such a massive amount of rocks? To me, it looks like the boat will sink.
Yeah, look at him. It looks like it's about to list. It looks like it's about to go over. Thus, conspiracy.
And look, we have weird beings on the bottom.
Or maybe the whole thing was fabricated and there was no boats made of wood.
Maybe.
Why, you ask?
To trick people.